There's 5 principles to agape trust. 1, get out of your comfort zone.
Jesus. Good.
Tell somebody that. Get out of your comfort zone. I need to hear that.
Get out of your comfort zone.
Get out of your comfort zone. You can't live up under mama's comfort. You can't live under your friend's comfort. God is going to call you out of your comfort zone. You will never trust God if you're comfortable where you at. If you're comfortable with that job, if you're comfortable with that person, if you're comfortable with that situation, if you get to a point that you think your life ain't going to get better, you done got comfortable in that situation and you cannot have agape trust.
Right.
Principle number 2, love your enemy. When you love your enemy, you are allowing the God in you to be on earth. When you love your enemy, you love your blessing. Love your enemy because when you trust God, your enemy is your blessing. Your enemy is your promotion. Every time God people came out of something, it was the enemy who increased the value of these people. They had to come out with something material. You ain't suffering because what you suffer for nothing. God is producing a wealth out of it. Every sickness, every bad relationship, every addiction that you had, you are increasing. All you got to do is trust Him. It's the hard part. Number 3, we don't trust Him with our finances.
That's true.
When it comes to tithe and offering, our trust go back in our pocket.
That's right.
I got a bill to pay this week. I got to pay for these braces. I don't know. No. You're missing it. It's His anyway.
Right.
Do y'all know every inspirational thought that you have to create money came from God? Every job, every education that you got, that came from God.
Yes.
But when it comes for you to show God, I have so much gratitude, Father. Here's 10%, here's 20%, here's a little bit more. We said, no. I ain't doing that. So you receive agape love, but you don't have agape trust. You got to trust God with your finances. Do you know what God can do with $5?
That's right.
Y'all know what He did with 5 fish?
Jesus.
Somebody better talk to me in here. There are 15,000 people.
My God.
Trust. Number 4, you cannot receive the promise with the agape trust if you still have your flesh. So at 99 years old, you know what God did? He circumcised it. So the baby born in flesh would never receive the inheritance. I'm not saying he wasn't blessed, because everything came out of Abraham was blessed, but the inheritance could not be consummated with flesh. So he cut Abraham. He circumcised the flesh, so when he went into Sarah, this child would be born out of the Spirit of God. Some of us in here, we cannot have the agape trust because we ain't cut our flesh off yet. You ain't got to say me. Everybody in here is still subject to the flesh. There ain't no perfect person in here. I'm not sitting here telling you I got it figured out. I'm still crucifying some flesh in my life, but I'm going to let you know something. Your promise can be right there a year away, but you ain't cut the flesh yet. But this is what I understand God was saying to him. It ain't what you did yesterday why I considered you righteous. It's what you're going to do in a few weeks, a few months from now. I can see your... Y'all better get excited because some of y'all just messed up last night, but it ain't what you did last night. It's what God is about to... God know your redemptive day. God know your repentant day. If you're in here, it's going to happen. Ain't no way you're going to hear this word today and go back and keep doing it. You got a day when you're going to change. Because you receive agape love, you're going to have agape trust. God went back what he promised. He went to the man of God and said, that child that you love that I gave you in your old age, bring it back to me. What is God saying in this? He's saying to us, There's going to come a time, even when you make it to your promise, will your promise be more valuable than loving and trusting me? When I take you and put you in that place you want to go, or get you that job, or whatever it is you're asking God for, will that then become more important than me? Because if it is, you're going to have to put it on the altar.
That's right.
What God is saying in that for all of us, don't let nothing come in between the love. Because whatever I give you, I can give you again. But you got to be willing to let it go for the love and the trust in me. I'm still not where He wants me to be.